Hey, good to see you, my friends. This is Lucas here. And today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about OPT, other people's time. So, other people's time. Now, the statement of today is why other people's time is going to get you your freedom. Now, that sounds a bit vague, maybe. We're talking about financial freedom. We're talking about time freedom because what we need to do. So the other day I was talking about OPM, using other people's money to increase your own. Today we're talking about how OPT, so other people's time, will help you increase your time. Now it sounds a bit vague, of course, but hey, see like this. So if you have, so in a normal week, of course, you've got 168 hours to spend for you. That's, of course, the hours that you have throughout the whole week. Now, if you tend to do everything yourself, I'll just wipe this one out for now. So if you tend to do everything yourself, what happens if you got to do all the things yourself, you got to check everything yourself, but what you want is you want to do more things in the same time slot. So what you do is you always have to start delegating your task. Now, the other people, most of the cases is that you'll never find somebody who does things better than you yourself. That's always the case. So if you always do things, if your work, what you do, is always 100%, how low is your bar? How low can you go for quality-wise things? So if you want to say things like, okay, you know what? I'm going to delegate a certain task that I'm doing, which is okay if the quality lowers. So you got to think about this. What kind of task do you tend to do that is okay if the quality is a bit less than what you normally expect of yourself? Now, I'll tell you this. For example, taking phone calls. In the past, I would take phone calls. Everything, I would take all phone calls myself because, hey, all the people that would call, that would be potential clients in. That would be people that would really need to talk to me because, hey, they needed my help and I could help them in whatever they needed help in. But I'll tell you this, taking a phone call could sometimes take up to 15 minutes, sometimes 30, and sometimes even up to an hour. Now, if this person is not worth your time, speaking to this person for 30 minutes, that's a waste of your time. That's wasting your 30 minutes of your day. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, but it's only 30 minutes. I'll tell you this. If you have 10 clients in a week that are not potential clients in the end and that waste 30 minutes of your time, that's already 10 times 30 minutes. That's already 5 hours of your time. Now, if you can find somebody who does the work at a quality of 80%, because that's part of the 20-80 rule, the rule of Pareto principle, if you can find somebody who can do the similar work at a level of at least 80%, delegate the work. Delegate the task right away. Because in the end, you don't want to waste your time on taking all those phone calls, for example. You don't want to waste your time on designing things that you don't want to. Now, I can tell you this. Can I design a website? Sure, I can. Does it look as sleek as another professional does? Most likely not. But hey, I could do the basic stuff. But I'll tell you this. If I could delegate this task for about $100, and this guy can do a better job than I can, there we have it. For $100 or for $1,000, depending on the professional that you have, you've already delegated a task that somebody else can do for you, and all of a sudden, in the same time, you have your task, you have your business, and all of a sudden, you have your website running. These are very simple things. Now, it seems very simple, but I'll tell you this. Most of the time, people find it very difficult to delegate tasks to other people. And I'll tell you this. They tend to call me the master of delegations because I'll tell you this. I'm called a lazy person. Why? I don't tend to work. I'm not fit to work. What I tend to do is I'm fit to organize things. I'm fit to think about other people's time. What I tend to do as OPT is it's my job to think about how to organize your time in such a way that you will do so many things for me without me doing it, you're feeling satisfied, I'm feeling satisfied for what you're doing for me. My task is to organize your time. Is to organize other people's time so that they can help me, provide me to achieve my dreams. Now this is what a job is called as well. What people tend to do in a job is they're realizing somebody else's dream. So what about you? Are you in a job working on realizing other people's dream instead of your own? How about you? Are you applying OPT? I'll tell you this. In the garden, I don't mow the lawn. I'll tell you why. Of course, it sometimes takes just 30 minutes to mow the lawn. You know what I do? I just pay somebody for 20 bucks to mow the lawn. Why? OPT. In that 30 minutes, I could make 100 bucks. In that case, he only does it for 20. So why should I spend my time on mowing the lawn? Doesn't give me any satisfaction. I don't become any happy with it. So why spend my time on things that do not generate me any satisfaction or any money or anything else in my life? What about you? What about you? Do you do things in your time that you don't like doing? Do you also waste your time on things that you don't like? For example, like cleaning your house. Do you clean your house yourself? Saying like, you know what? It's only vacuum cleaning for 20 minutes a day. Yeah, 20 minutes a day, every day. Well, just pay a cleaner so that the house is still clean. I don't have to do it. She's a lot cheaper than I am in 1 hour. And in 20 minutes, she can just clean your house. At least she vacuums for you and does all the stuff around it as well. And that's how you should start delegating. How about you? Do you really use other people's time? Have you ever thought about it? One more thing before we end this video today. You know what most people tend to say about other people's time? This is the one that I've heard so often. Is that people say, I can't afford one. I can't afford somebody to clean my house. I don't want somebody else that I don't know of in my house. I don't have the money for somebody to mow my lawn because, 20 bucks, it's only 30 minutes of mowing the lawn. So it's just 30 minutes. Yeah. I can't afford it. How about you? Do you say that as well? Or I don't want any strangers in my house cleaning the house. Well, find an organization that you can trust. It is so easy. If you're the one thinking, yeah, OPT, good idea, but... Are you somebody like that? If you are, I do understand that you're in the situation that you are right now. And it's totally fine. But that's how you've been rolling all your life. Like this. Oh, that's good, but... I can't afford it because if you don't change your mindset, you're going to be stuck in the same situation as you always are. Okay, hey guys, if you like this video, of course, give me a thumbs up. And if you like this video, to share with your family and friends and colleagues, of course, share this video with them. And of course, if you like the content that I'm teaching today, just like this about OPT, other people's time, check out my website, lukasshoe.com, and you'll see some cool courses there. And hey, if you want to have some cool guidance, of course, you can always check my website out. There are some cool links, some cool articles, and of course, some courses that I'm teaching you just like this to get you leveled up to the next level. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.